Okay, the new video today is going to be taking a look at the G.I. Joe Classified Series retro carded Crimson Guard female officer. So, you take a look there. I'll give you a closer look there so you can see. Now, I was excited for this one when it came out because I was like, we need more. I think we need to know that Cobra is an equal opportunity employer, and they wouldn't just have male Crimson Guards. Like, who's protecting the Baroness? It's not male Crimson Guards. She would need female Crimson Guards. So, of course, the more female variants of Joe's villains, the better. Like, I would opt even for them to start making, like, female-bodied, night creepers, female-bodied night vipers, female-bodied alley vipers, like, and more female ninjas. Like, why haven't we gotten, like, the Cobra Red ninjas that are female? That would be so much cooler than just the normal males, but, I digress. But anyways, there's the front of the package, and you want to look at the back. It shows the female Crimson Guard, Crazy Legs, and Zap. And if you want to read the top here, it shows Crimson Guard Classified. Role: Cobra Elite Trooper. Primary specialty: undercover espionage. Secondary specialty: demolition, birthplace, various countries. The Crimson Guard are the elite shock troops of the Cobra Legions. Too precious to be wasted on the battlefield, they are dispersed worldwide in deep cover, assuming normal appearances and lifestyles. And then you have all the other multi-language on the back. And you take a look at all the jargon there. And if you want the barcode, I got it right there. And let's take a look at it and see what we got. Now, I would like to ask in the comments if you could have more of these female-centered versions of the Cobra Troopers. Like, I gave specific ones that I would like. I'm like, I want to know in the comments which ones would you be more inclined to have for yourself as far as female Cobra Troopers. Would you want, like, a female Ghost Viper, like the specialty Walmart one, or, you want female troopers? Now, that would be an idea to, like, do female versions of that, but I'd like to specifically know, like, if they could, like, make a female counterpart to any of the other ones that have already been made male. I'm not even talking like the ones that have done classified now. I'm talking like if they were to make a classified version of a classic Cobra Trooper that they have not done, a specialty one or a normal, Cobra ranking trooper, what would you like them to do a female version of, if you want a female version of it? Because I am, like, totally on board with Hasbro doing these female variants. Because Cobra's not made up of just men assuming positions inside the rankings of Cobra's armed forces. There's women in it, too. I know there was very few episodes that showed women in the original G.I. Joe cartoon. I read a few of the G.I. Joe comics, but I'm not quite for certain, except any of the other ones that they've referenced over the years, whether there was that many females inside there at all. But let me know. Right off the bat, I'm seeing that, okay, now I'm using the reference of the one that I had. I didn't get the retro carded male Cobra Crimson Guard. Like, I had the regular classified wave Crimson Guard, because his mask was, his mask on the front was in the regular wave, it was black, it wasn't silver. But I'm thinking his backpack for the regular classified wave was not red, it was black. I'm 100% certain that this was black. It wasn't red. So I know this is supposedly supposed to coincide with the, the way it looked back in the 82 line. But there's the backpack there. And you can see the sheath that the saber goes in. You want to take a look at all of it there. Here is her saber. Pretty much like the male version. We've got the M16 with bayonet. I'm for certain this is an M16. I know I'll probably get reamed in the comment section about it, but if I remember, and the clip does come out and go into the stock. Here is her automatic. I do think it is a Beretta 9mm, if I'm right. I'm not sure. You'll let me know. And here is her knife. It does have serrated edge. And you notice it has the little gut hook on the one side too. You want to see, look at the handle. It has the claw at the end, but it also had the gut hook on the side of the hilt, or the hand guard. And we have one fist hand, and here is the fist hand for the other side. And what comes standard with all retros, here is the figure stand with the Cobra logo. You want to take a look at the female figure. There is that there. You know what? Hang on a second. Let me get a little bit more light in here. Maybe that'll help. The sun's starting to go down, so my lighting's going a little bit. So, we have rotation on the head, 360. That's as far down, that's as far up. It is butterfly joint. So there's it. Let's see, arm rotation there, arm rotation there. And we have, that's as far as it goes for there. I have that there. Then we have, it is using the ball jointed abdomen, and that there. So this is a new updated, and we have pinless double jointed elbows. I cannot stress this enough that I don't particularly care for the retro carded Baroness. They need to update it because that Baroness has got outdated. She was basically just a repaint of the Baroness from the set from the Cobra Island wave at Target. So she was single jointed elbows, so they just repainted that Baroness and gave her the classic look, and its single jointed elbows just tick me off to no end. But they need to update her with new body mold. But anyways, there's that arm there. And we do have the thigh swivel there, thigh swivel there. Goes out that far. So there's your Van Damme. And a little bit drop down legs. Not too much. There it goes out that far. Let's see the legs, how far they go. So it goes up that far. We can get almost to the butt. Look at this one too. Almost to the butt up there. Get the legs back out here. And let's see, have we got calf swivel? We do have calf swivel. Ankle rocker. Up and down. All the way around. Not all the way around. Up and down though. Back and forth too. So there's that. And if you want to look at the other hands, we can do that. So let me get the one off for the left hand. That is the right. So here's for the left. So there it is with a fist and an arm. Fist in the grip hand there. So that's what it looks like for that there. And we'll take this one out and we'll show you the other side. So we'll put that back in and we'll show you what it looks like. Like most videos, these are pretty much the same articulation, so I might have skipped over some of the articulation, but it's pretty much just standard issue like all the rest. But there's what she looks like there with the left hand open and the right hand with the fist. And if you want to see with both fists, we can take the left hand out and put it fist hand in and show you that way. So there is her with both fists. So put that one back in. So get that there. So let's see, we will put the gun away in that holster, and then this holster is where the knife goes, so we'll see which way it goes. I think it goes that way because that's the way it looks. So the knife in there, so I can get that down to fill that gap in between the abdomen and her hips, so it looks better. Okay, and then we will put the backpack on. And let's see, will it go on? Okay, now there we go again. That came up. I guess maybe it can cover it up enough that where you don't have to notice it. But like with the other Crimson Guards, it's got the same thing. The belt, you can either, the saber can either go there, or you can put the saber up here, whichever you prefer to pose her as, or when you display her in your collection. Does it go either way? Oh, it's kind of got it going like that, so I'm guessing. Let's see. How's it go? Okay, so I'm guessing it goes like that. So it's like that. So when I tend to do it, I stick it up here. But I'm noticing that with this, if you can see it, I don't think it's... Is it that much different with the peg from the male to the female? Because it looks like it might be smaller than... It just barely goes in there. And then, of course, you can put the M16 there. So if you want to display it just like this, you got it like that. So you can have, like, her holding her knife or pistol. And it goes like that. And then you can put the figure, if you can get her feet in the pegs, just like that. And so... there's that. And if you want to do a little size comparison, let me see if I can pull down the Crimson Guard without knocking over everything. I'm not sure I can. I should have thought of this before, but we'll find out. Okay, I got them out. So, for a size comparison to the regular classified Crimson Guard, here is the Crimson Guard from the regular wave, and like I said, his backpack is black. It is not red. The red went with the retro carded version, and this is the regular wave version. And you'll notice how with the regular wave version, the red is muted as opposed to the retro carded. See how much brighter the crimson is in the uniform? It's more of a muted dark crimson color with the regular classified wave, but yeah, you can see that, the silver face mask and then that. But as far as like size comparison goes, I mean, you can get it for yourself and find out, but it's not that far off. I mean, I take her out of a peg stand, and you can see the size comparison is not that much far off. There's about maybe a centimeter taller with the male version as opposed to the female. But yeah, let's do the look here to see the size. Yeah, see? Clearly, I can tell you, the peg in the regular wave version to put into the backpack is way bigger. If I can get it. Okay, I'll show you. Like, I line them up. There is the difference. There is a clear and large difference. So I don't know if that difference goes towards the retro-carded male Crimson Guard, but there's clearly a huge size difference between the peg for both these. I mean, just look at that right there. But anyways, now to get off my soapbox, it's a pretty solid figure. I mean, I will give it clearly a 9.5 out of 10. I mean, I might even go a little bit higher to maybe not a clear. I mean, I don't know if I want to give it a solid 10. I mean, how many figures on this so far over the years with you guys have I rated a solid 10? I mean, she's maybe a 9.6, 9.7, but to do a perfect 10, that feels kind of weird. I'm not sure, but anyways, I like the figure. I mean, I don't see any flaws with it for the most part. It's just perfect to me, but I'm not sure I'd give it a solid 10. I mean, you guys can go back on this video and tell me, or go back through my videos and tell me, have I ever gave anybody a solid 10? I don't recollect off the top of my head right now, but it is a solid figure. I mean, I definitely recommend that you go out and get it, because I think the figure is pretty dang near perfect. But it's my opinion. But I don't know. You let me know. Did you get it? What did you think of it? And you like the female versions to the male? These, you know. Because this is basically the same body that they are using for that 2-pack of the It Happened in Springfield, like, you know, animated series reference, the San Diego Comic-Con 2-pack of Shipwreck and the Doctor. She's in the Crimson Guard uniform. It's just painted blue, and she has a variant head, but the head is still the Crimson Guard trooper. But I guess there's like Crimson Guard uniforms, and then there's like regular Cobra, like high-ranking officer uniforms that get like the Crimson Guard uniform but painted in the Cobra royal blue, and she has like the red pinstriping all around. But anyways, I don't know what else to say. It's a solid figure. But anyways, you know, if you like it, let me know. And, you know, like I asked before, what other versions of like Cobra troopers or officers would you want to see made into a female version? But anyways, if you like this video, you know, hit the thumbs up, and make sure to subscribe. And when you do, hit that bell so you can be notified when I'm posting new videos up, because I'm trying to get like more videos up during the week to like increase my like you know, output for, you know, people to watch and get more views. You know, I'm not really making anything on this videos, because I don't even have like 100 view or 100 subscribers. I barely have like, I'm not even sure I have like 10. If I do, I know I have like less than 20, but, you know, it'd be nice maybe to like to hit 20 or 30, but I don't know. But anyways, you know, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to be notified, and like always, I know I've said it before, but all my social medias are in my videos now. If you want to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and X, and Facebook, It's all the same. If it's not Anakin's domain, it's Anakin's domain 01, or it's Anakin's domain underscore 01, or it's Anakin's domain 1. It's all still the same Anakin's domain with a 1. It's just got either an underscore, a 0, or what. But, other than that, I guess that's all for this video. I'll be back with the next one. Until we meet again.